Good morning, RV Rebel watchers and YouTubers. I should have put my contacts on today. Anyway, so I got in late and because I took my time, I wasn't in a hurry, and I'm not in a hurry. And I'm just kind of looking to see where I'll go next. But this is what happened yesterday. You saw my video all about the place I was boondocking. Well, I got kicked out. Stay tuned. I'll tell you more.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Well, Danny and I are pulling out because someone complained, and there's nothing posted here whatsoever. So I'm not in violation of any law that as far as disobeying any signs, but the sheriff's department did come out, the LEOs came out, a guy and a gal, and they're with Door County Sheriff's Office, and they told me that this is Coast Guard maintained property, so we can't stay overnight. You can come for the day, but you can't come for the night and camp out because somebody obviously went by and complained. So I'm gonna leave, pull out, but they're just doing their job, and I'm okay with that. I was gonna leave anyway. So mosquitoes are starting to bite. Danny and I are all packed up, ready to go. We had a beautiful day here, and we're gonna hit the road. Here's a little bit of what I did today before we were told to leave. It looks like there's a bench over there. It looks like a bench you could sit on if you want to just sit up there and look. And we might do that later. See if I can catch that beautiful monarch over there. Oh, it's on the... See if I can get it. I think I have a visitor with me today. Butterflies. Oops. Could be my brother. Could be my brother's with me today, his spirit. Because he likes to explore and run different venues and trails. I wish I could have been a runner like him. But I'm a walker. I guess all those years of smoking really did me in, you know. Smoked for over 40 years. And I've been tobacco free for 14. Same amount of time as my grandson Rocco was born. So this is pretty steep going down here. I don't need Danny pulling me down the road. You know. Okay, here we go. And then it looks like they mowed another trail here, path, not trail but a path. Now here is a spot here that I probably could actually go down here and sit on the rocks along the water. Also, there's a lot of, I can hear the cars go by on the street. There's a small aircraft that go over this area, and there's the wires with the little basketballs on it, or whatever you want to call them, so they know not to go too low when they're flying. It's very pretty. Water looks really clean, this Lake Michigan water, so I probably actually could get in the water here. I don't know how deep it is though, and I suppose you could swim here too. It doesn't say no swimming. So on this side I would believe that you probably could go in. At your own risk, of course. At your own risk. Good fishing spot if you fish. I got my walking stick, and I got my tennis shoes on. Athletic shoes, gym shoes. They used to call them gym shoes because you wore them for gym class. That's all you did. You didn't wear them outside on the street. You just wore your street shoes to school, and then you had to put clean shoes on in order to go on the gym floor, that shiny floor, you know. So we'll take a little walk down here. Of course, I don't want to go too far away from the camper because it feels like it's a trusting area, but I don't know for sure. You know, I don't want anybody to take my little girl. There's the water. And I did bring myself a bottle of water with me. There we go. I just wanted to give you a look at what's on this side of the canal. I call it a canal, but it's still lake water. It's Lake Michigan. It's the canal between Lake Michigan and Sturgeon Bay, between the lake and the bay. So, okay. So I am following the keto diet, and I am in ketosis again because I was out of it for a couple of days, because the only thing they happened to have at that hospital was junk food. You walk in the cafeteria and it was all sugar and junk food. Now, I did not indulge in all the sugar and junk food, but I think I did have something that had too many carbs in it. So I'm going to try to get back on my eating program. I'm not going to call it a diet. I'm going to call it an eating plan. Because if I decide I want to have something, I'm not going to deprive myself of it. You know, they got some big ass bugs out in this area at nighttime. There had one bug on my windshield, and it must have been 2.5 inches long. Yep, it was. So they have a lower path and an upper path. You take the high road and I'll take the low road. So look at the sky. The sky is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I am going to go back up and put my solar back on. Not back on, I'm going to put my solar on my rig. Keep my batteries charged. It's a little steep getting out of here. I'm glad I brought my walking stick because it's steep getting back up this little hill. Yeah. Whew. I am a little out of breath, and I didn't go that far. Yeah. Ah, is that you, Dante? Flying around me, telling me, keep walking, sister. Keep walking. Whenever me and my sister would go visit my brother, we'd always walk with him because he knew we couldn't run, so he'd walk with us. We'd walk a couple miles and then come back to his place where I stayed out in front in my camper. There's the bench. Yep, pretty cool. And there's that monarch just following me around. Are you showing me the way? Is that you, Lord? Showing me the way? Okay, so there's my RV from up above. Safe and sound. You do have to watch out for some of these hills, because as I was coming in from the other side, there was a hill over there, and there was a big sign up that said that the earth may be a little unstable. Yeah. So I'm going to walk back to my camper and make sure that little Danny girl's okay. It's just beautiful up here, and the day is gorgeous. It couldn't be a prettier day. A lot of grasshoppers. You don't see grasshoppers in too many other places other than in the Midwest, just like lightning bugs. Love me lightning bugs. There she is. I hope you're having a really great day. Thanks for coming along with me on my little short hike. I hope you enjoyed it here in Wisconsin. Well, I got one night of it, and it was a great night and a beautiful day. So now I'm leaving. That's okay. I did enter that place into freecampsites.net, so I'm gonna need to go in there and update it, because I would hate to send anybody there and then have them get kicked out by the popo. So I'm leaving that site because obviously they don't want you there, and I'm gonna look for a new place to go for tonight. I'm actually feeling like leaving anyway. I don't know who complained. It doesn't really matter. The bottom line is I gotta leave. Good morning, RV Rebel watchers and YouTubers. I am parked at a Cracker Barrel. Yeah, so I parked here last night, and I got in kind of late. I drove from the peninsula in Door County down here to this on my way back towards Illinois. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go from here. I got a few days before I can check into an RV park through my 1,000 trails. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and I decided this time to stay at the Cracker Barrel. And this Cracker Barrel here has a huge parking lot, and it's 135C is the exit. Okay, so I decided that I was gonna just go ahead and make my way towards Illinois and not stop anywhere else in Wisconsin. And I'm always seeing on freecampsites.net a place in Rochelle, Illinois, which is right near Northern Illinois University, near DeKalb. I always see this place that it says that you can go and park overnight at the train station in Rochelle. And I thought, well, how cool would that be? You know, that would be kind of cool. Let me go see what that's all about. Well, I can't park there because I can't fit in the parking lot or turn around. And just so happens I got a train coming through here. There's train tracks on both sides of this train station where they switch gears. Okay, so there's train tracks on both sides of this train station where they switch gears. But I can get, while there's train is here, I'm going to get a nice picture of the train station. There's an old choo-choo train engine there. Yeah. And you can see where the train switches, and it's like a Y or a loop around this train station area. And this is Train Town. It's a railroad park. And here's a little train. You can sit out there. It has park rules, but I can't fit in there. So people can come here and sit, and there's picnic tables down there, but there's really not room for me. I mean, it would be tight. You know, I'd be taking up too many spaces, and then turning around would be crazy. But you can spend the night here, it says. I want to see if I can zoom in on these rules. I don't know if they'll be readable, but there they are if you want to zoom it in and get a better view of it. So it's pretty cool. And they even have porta potties outside here, if you can see right there. So if you are spending the night and you're in a van or something like that, there's a porta potty there. There's a little kiddie train to take pictures in. It's very neat. So if I was in a smaller RV and I wasn't pulling a trailer, plus the parking lot is not very level. I mean, it's really all cockeyed. But we'll sit here and watch some of the train that goes by. It's a slow moving train. There goes the caboose. Ooh, noisy little sucker.
Falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.